Okay, let's open up the exam database here. Come on. Do I have too far? Alright. View database. Can we see it? Yeah. 725 first. Seven two five. Loading. 1 second. Right. Oh, no, still loading. Yep. There we go. Can you see that? Yeah. Find the exact value of cos A given that tan A is 1 over 5. Okay, so in other words, they tell you that tan A is 1 over 5, and they want cos A.
It's not hard, but it's like in special form.
Yeah. Well, the way we do it is by drawing a right angle triangle. Yes. And that's A. That's an angle there. This side? 1. This side? 5. And this side? Root 26. So cos A would be 5 over root 26. However, they want the root up the top. So, what do we do here? Yeah. So this would be 5 root 26 over 26. And that's it, I think.
No.
Can we simplify?
Check
Check
the form.
the form? Well, okay. I don't mind if you write fine there. I would still give you the marks for this. There's nothing I can do to simplify this. 26 is 2 times 13. See the question? Yeah. Can you see it okay?
I got the same answer from the formula, but you know, have to find the formula.
Yeah. Yeah. What's the next ID?
861.
Can I have the next one? Yeah. 861. Yeah. Okay, let's have a look at this one. The equation y equals 2k minus 9x squared plus k plus 5 x minus 1. K is a constant. And it has a slope of minus 8 when x is minus 2. Well, how do you get slopes of quadratics? dy dx. Bring down the power, reduce the power by 1. And then this one here is... Okay, so 5. Now, they tell you that when x equals minus 2, you're supposed to get an answer of minus 8. So that means 2 times 2k minus 9 times minus 2 plus k plus 5 is supposed to equal minus 8. So that's 4k minus 18. Whoops, I forgot that 2 there. So 2 by 2 by 2 is 8, isn't it? Minus 8k, 2 by 2 by 9 is 36, plus 36, plus k plus 5 equals minus 8. So that's 7k on the right. Yeah. 36 plus 5 is 42. plus 8 is 50, isn't it? Did I do that right?
No.
Hang on.
6 plus 5.
36 plus 5, sorry, 41, plus 8, 49. Oh, that's better because it means K is 7.
I
Yeah.
just need to remember that it's differentiation for
Yeah.
the rest.
Yeah. Next one is 6, 7, 8. Okay. So we'll look at 6, 7, 8 next. 6, 7, 8. Don't let your mince pie and pudding go cold. Okay. You got that? 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. Okay. Right. Sine 2 alpha plus pi over 3 equals a half.
6 more.
And is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Alpha is between 0 and 2 pi. So how many answers? 4 answers. Yeah? Right. So firstly, what's sine inverse a half? 60. Huh?
No,
Oh, it's twice this coefficient. What's sine inverse a half? It's 30. Or 60. Oh yeah, well in radians then, yeah.
What's happening?
Pi over 6. Okay, so you have 2 alpha plus pi over 3 equals pi over 6. And how do we get the second answer? For sine, it's pi minus the first answer. So that would be 5 pi over 6, isn't it? Yeah?
Pi over 6 is sine of half.
Pi over 6
Yeah.
is sine inverse a half, yeah. Yeah. However, whoops, there should be another answer here and another answer here, because we said there's 4 altogether. Yeah? How do we get the extra answer? We plus 2 pi, correct, yeah. So is that 13 pi over 6, yeah? And here it would be 17 pi over 6? Is that right? 17 pi over 6? Right, what do I do next? Minus pi over 3, isn't it? So that means 2 alpha would be pi over 6 minus pi over 3. So what? Minus pi over 6, is it? Minus pi over 6 and 11 pi over 6?
Yes.
And then 2 alpha would be a half pi?
Yep.
And then 15 over 6, 5 over 3 pi?
Yes. No,
5 over 2 pi. Okay, so the next we have to divide by 2. So that's minus pi over 12, 11 pi over 12, pi over 4, and 5 over 4 pi. Acceptable, acceptable, acceptable. This one here? No, what do we do? Plus 2 pi, which is 23 over 12 pi? Is that right?
25. Wait, no. Yeah.
So, there's my 4 answers. Yeah? Which, oh, it's, which one here? Making extra answers, you add 2 pi. Always. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
No, but thanks. Which topic is it? Like
Trig equations. isn't it? You see, it should say it to the right. Sine, cosine, and tangent equations.
Can you show the 40, please? We're just at by it.
13 pi over 6, where's that?
We'll start.
Oh, yeah, add 2 pi. To get the second answer, David, were you asking me about here?
Yeah.
For sine, you get the second answer by doing pi minus the first answer. Yeah. Isn't it?
Which is the first one?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh, sorry. Okay, just to be clear, there's two things going on here. The pi over 6 came from the calculator. That was sine inverse a half.
Yeah.
To get the second answer, it's pi minus the first answer. That gave me the 5 pi over 6, the second answer. Then, after that, every extra pair of answers you get by adding 2 pi to those first two green answers.
So 17.3 is...
The 17 pi over 6 was 2 pi added on to the 5 pi over 6, yeah. Which one? Oh yeah, well I took the pi over 3 to the right. (13 pi over 6? Where's that? Pi, was that minus? No, pi over, pi,
Minus 5.
no. That was a positive. Pi over 6 plus 2 pi. Yeah. Yes. And here's where the power of the database becomes apparent, because we can just pick this topic.
Is it
Yeah.
minus on the start? No.
No, everything's positive at the start for these 4 answers. Yeah.
How did you get it so you it's
Added 2 pi to the minus pi over 12.
How do we get the 5 for pi? 5 for 2 pi? It's
Divide everything by 2.
17 pi over 6.
Which one are you asking me? This 5 over 2?
Yeah. U plus 2.
Oh yeah, I minus pi over 3 from the 17 pi over 6.
Right, 6.
Right. Let us see. Generator. So do we... How many of these do we want to do now? All of them.
Yeah.
So I want to get a worksheet, sine, cosine, and tangent equations. So how many have I got? We got 13. Does that one look familiar? Right. Good. Good. Actually, I just realized these questions here with the sine x equals, they're not really in the lesson on sine cosine equations, are they? They're just in the lesson on sine cosine. Not that it matters too much. I'll have to fix that later. Okay. Do you want to do that one though?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let me zoom in a little bit. actually get in a bit more. Excellent. Okay. I think you should get the first one done in like 1 minute. So let's see if we can do that.
What is it? With zero. What is it?
Less than 90. Less than 90.
How do I do full screen? Now let's send a message to Joan, see if she enjoyed that mince pie. Right, have you got that finished? Yep, finished. In fact, I think they gave us numbers that are nice numbers. 8. Is the other one 15? The other side? Yeah. So you draw your triangle. Cos is, sine is opposite over hypotenuse. Yes. And by using Pythagoras, this works out to be 15. And what do they want? Cos. 15 over 17 for cos. Yeah? Adjacent over hypotenuse. Did you write 8 over 17? Mix them up. Okay, next one. Before we start, how many answers? 4. Yeah. Huh? No, it's twice this number usually.
So previous time,
I just guessed.
Yeah. Well, how many answers in this one?
Which word?
2.
Yeah.
Oh, so the
4.
Why?
Why?
What's that?
It's twice the coefficient of the angle.
Oh, 2.
Yeah, how many here?
2.
2. Here?
Where's the
4. 4.
4.
Here? 4.
You're moving too fast. I can't.
Oh,
finish
sorry,
the number.
fine. Okay. Here? 4.
4, yeah.
Just, yeah, okay, alright, fine, true. Up to a maximum of
6.
4.
Sorry?
But some of the answers could be repeated. Yeah, like with the quadratic. Yeah. Here, maximum number of answers? 2. Because this number here is a 1. You get the idea? Yeah. Well, look, let's try the next one. Now, you have to be careful. They're very clear how they want the answer. They want the answer as a multiple of pi. So, for some people on your calculator, was that you last week? Yeah. If you don't have the Casio calculator, you might have a little bit of trouble with that part. Anyways, give that a try. Yeah? 4 answers or less?
4. What? Oh, 4.
Do you remember that bit we did just before we did the question where we counted the number of answers? Yeah.
No, I don't want to play with this one.
How did you go 4?
Right, that's the last time I gave you brandy cream. It's affecting your abilities right now to do maths. Huh? Brandy cream. Yeah. What?
Like, brandy?
Yeah.
Brandy, I'm thinking brandy?
Yeah.
Damn.
That's why I said it's not halal. What?
Oh, yeah, the haram thing.
Yeah.
Is it correct? Like after
Huh? What the heck is this? Oh, that! That is the right English word, yes. Did you get 4 answers? And are any of the answers the same? They're all 4 different answers. Yeah. Really? None of them are the same? Did you get 4 answers?
how do you get turned on?
I don't know. I got 2. Right?
No, actually. Like, we have one in this here.
Oh.
No, it doesn't work like this.
Got it? No? Got it? 4 answers? All the same? Or all different or some repeated? 4 different answers? Okay. Okay. Let's have a look. Or wait, will we have a look now? Yeah. Cos 2 theta equals 0. So you get 2 theta, cos inverse 0 is pi over 2, or 3 pi over 2, because for cos the second answer is 2 pi minus the first answer. Now, how do you get answer 3 and 4? Plus, what's wrong?
What is it 2 pi for a cos?
We did a set of 3 rules. For sine, the second answer is pi minus the first answer. For cos, it's 2 pi minus the first answer. And for tan?
Plus pi.
Yeah, pi plus the first answer. This is a fact that perhaps you forgot. How do we get answer 3 and 4?
Plus 2 pi.
Plus.
Is 2
So, 5 pi over 2?
yeah.
And
7 pi.
7 pi over 2. And then to finish, divide by 2. So the answers are
Pi over 4. 3 pi over 2. Oh yeah. 5 pi over 4.
3 pi over 4 and 7 pi over 4. How did you get this wrong? Did you get it right?
Typo is Nigerian.
Okay. Yes. Pi over 2 plus 2 pi. Double check on the calculator. No, this is pi over 2. Yeah.
Shouldn't it be 2 pi minus 2 pi?
For which? Yes.
So this
I just wrote them yeah, sorry, just to be clear, because I'm writing them a little bit differently to how I did in class. Okay? Guys, look up, just be clear, right? This answer here, I'm calling the first answer. How do I get this? By just using the calculator. Cos inverse 0. I'm writing the second answer over here. This is the second answer, and I get that by using those 3 rules I gave you. So how do you get the second answer for cos?
2 pi minus.
2 pi minus the first. This answer is answer 3 and answer 4. Yeah. 2 pi added on to answer 1 and 2. Yeah.
Why theta always used instead of x?
Why is that?
Why theta always used instead of x?
Theta usually represents an angle, you see. So,
Tan is plus minus 1.
Got that? Guys, is this okay or not?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Yeah?
One second.
Next one?
After we
Yeah.
divide the second one, we subtract 2 pi to get the second answer, and then we
Add 2 pi to, oh, sorry, the second answer, yeah. 2 pi minus the first, yeah.
then you add 2 pi to get the third.
Add 2 pi to answer 1 and 2 to get 3 and 4. Yeah. And if you needed an answer 5 and 6, how would you get answer 5 and 6?
We add 2 pi.
To which answers?
To 3 and 4.
To 3 and 4.
We add 2 pi to 3 and 4, yeah?
To get 5 and 6. And so on. Yeah? Sine second answer is pi minus the first answer. Yeah? How do you get the second answer for sine?
And
Yeah.
the other one is second plus 2 pi. 2 pi.
Which answer now?
Third is
Second plus 2 pi.
No, the first answer. 2 pi minus.
Oh,
Got that?
yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Next one. Now, you should be getting quicker at these, right? So, let's see. You should be able to do this one pretty quick because how many answers are there for number 3? 2 answers. Off you go. The next feature I'm adding to the database is I'm uploading the answers. So what I would like in the future is a little link here where you click and the answer pops up. So I managed to upload 8 exams this morning. I'll get some more done later in the week.
Probably mark like 20 marks.
Oh yeah, I can easily add that in. I didn't have it for this page. Okay. Perhaps even finished? Yeah. How many answers does she? 2? Okay, I think this should be straightforward. We have 2 sine theta equals 1. So sine theta equals a half. So sine inverse a half in radians is pi over 6, isn't it? And the second answer is pi minus the first answer. Yeah. Sine inverse a half, did you type that in? Yeah? You got that? Matar? Yes? Cruel. Be good, would you? We did. No, we didn't do this one. This one's a little bit more interesting because a slightly different domain. Yeah, here. So this is a good one now. Try this one. Am I still recording? Okay, I see lots of right and some people finished. 4 answers? Yep. 2 answers. 4 answers necessary. How's my battery doing? I better plug it in. Okay. I still see lots of working, which is good. Some people finished. Amy finished. Did you get 4 answers? Yes, no? Who else looks finished? Carew, 4 answers?
Hopefully.
What are the 4 answers?
0, 5, 1, 6, 5, 1, 2, 5.
Yeah. If it's zero counting, yeah.
Yeah, 0 counts.
Is it okay?
Yeah.
Numbers? Yeah.
5 and 2.
Negative's okay here because they want this. I think you did something right. How many? What'd you say? What'd you say the answers were? Say again.
0,
Yeah.
5,
Yeah.
5 over 6,
Yeah.
5 over 3.
0, pi, 5 or 6, and 5 or 3. They're all positive.
Yeah.
Interesting. So it was a little bit pointless to.
Yeah.
None of them worked out to be negative.
No, maybe you
Yeah,
add
but-
two parts.
You think he did it wrong?
I think he added two parts because maybe he thinks like there's no negative number.
The
Yeah.
last answer was 7 over 3, then I add minus 2.
Yeah, we added.
You did minus 2 pi.
To be
Okay, well let's have a look anyways.
Yeah, but only for the last one.
That's okay, guys. We're going. Guys, we'll have a look at it now anyways. Root 3 equals 2 sine 2 theta plus pi over 3. Yeah? Now, I'll divide by 2, and now I need to do sine inverse. So, hang on. 2 theta plus pi over 3 equals. What's it? Yeah, sine inverse is pi over 3, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll put the second answer next. So 2 pi minus the first answer.
Yeah.
2 over 3 pi.
7 over 2.
2 pi over 3.
Wait.
Yeah, and then add 2 pi to these. 7 pi over 3 and 8 pi over 3. Right, now I need to minus pi over 3, isn't it? So that's a 0. No, pi over 3. 2 pi over 3 minus pi over 3 is pi over 3, 2 pi,
7
and 7 pi
over 6.
over 3. Now, I will divide now. So now dividing by 2, 0, pi over 6, pi, 7 pi over 6. Okay, not okay, because it's too big. So we minus 2 pi. So that gives me a negative answer, doesn't it? Yeah. 7, it's like minus 5 pi over 6, isn't it?
7 over 3 minus 2, right?
7 over 6!
Ah. Wait. Again, typo.
What is it? Minus 5 over 6 pi, 0, pi over 6 and pi. Okay, this was not answered 100%.
Ouch.
How many marks do we lose?
Why did it make 5?
Was this answer minus 2 pi?
I think it's
You were right when you thought he did something wrong. That was his mistake.
And I guess it's 0, pi over 6, y, 7 over 6, y.
Yeah, but that last answer is too big.
Yeah, we have to minus the y.
Yeah? You got that? Nikita? Alex doesn't like you talking to him in anything other than English, right, Alex? Only English, yeah? Yeah. Okay. Do I take it we should practice a couple more at least? Yeah. Right. Okay. Overconfidence indeed. You got that?
Yes.
Yes? Yes? Okay. Yeah, it's okay. Wait, before you started, I keep everything as degrees, but I can kind of tell that because of the 80, I think the answers might be decimals, not round numbers like previously, okay? So give this one a try now, number 5.
How many numbers do you get?
How many answers? Yes.
Будь здорова.
I assume he said, excuse you, but, you know, I wouldn't know. He could have said F you. That's as far as I know. I assume he was being polite, yes?
Sine is 360, right?
Only one.
180.
180.
Why?
Mine is big.
Degrees.
Yeah? We got that one? Okay. Let's have a look now at it. We'll have a look at it now? Yep. 2 sine theta plus 80 degrees equals root 3, isn't it? So is that 60 degrees? So that means theta plus 80. Oh, actually, it does work out to be nice answers, doesn't it? Equals 60 or 120. 180 minus 60. Yeah.
Right.
Minus 20 or 40. But to do something about this one.
How will look with degrees?
This is degrees.
Yeah, I mean like how much degrees minus and like
Oh,
which one is second answer?
this is the second answer, and it was 180 minus 60.
Mm-hmm.
No need for answer 3 or 4. And here we add 360 to make it a positive. Huh? Your calculator, put it in degree mode. No, it's not in degree mode. Is it? Is it?
Well,
Is it?
she's
Oh, okay. It's shift sign.
So is it possible that cubic plus is 180? No?
That's the tan answer.
Even for minus 20, you want to change?
No, it can only be 360.
It's always
Yeah. You can plus or minus it. Yeah.
if we had 364 minus 20, why is it 40?
Is it not? Minus 20 plus 360 is 340?
I mean, like, when you put it in the calculator, because, like,
Minus 20 plus 360. Minus 20 plus 360. You're typing it in backwards. You okay there, man? Okay, yeah. You okay there? Yes.
yeah.
That's right, yeah, 340.
Ah, what was it 14 for, like, after minus 20?
Minus 80 onto these two. Yes, okay.
So when do you use the 180? When it's tan?
Huh? Tan. Tan is 180 plus the first answer gives you the second answer.
Okay.
The third quadrant.
Yeah.
But I just need everything more complicated.
No, yeah, don't. I just remembered as 3 facts. Sine cos tan. Tan is 180 plus the first one. Okay. Next one. Okay. Number 6. Number 6 now.
Oh no.
There's minus.
Yeah? What? So?
Behind the minus. If it's minus, it's not the third quadrant, right?
Could be second or third quadrant.
The answer is second and fourth. No, second. Oh yeah, yeah. Got it.
Minus 0.766 is radians.
Hmm?
It's radians in the start, and then we need to switch to the...
No, just do degrees from the start.
Only 2 answers.
No.
No.
Yes. Have you got this?
This is the minus.
Did you screw it up?
Maybe. I don't know.
Give me your 4 answers.
70, 110, 250, 290.
Seems believable. Yeah. Right. Let's have a look. Cos 2 theta equals minus 0.766. So what's the first answer?
140.
Minus 140.
140.
Oh, it's positive. Is it cos inverse of negative? Okay, 140. And the second answer for cos is 360 minus the first answer, which is 220. Answer 3 is 360 plus 140, which is 500.
Yep.
And then 580 are the 4 answers. Divide by 2.
70,
70.
110,
290.
90.
That's it.
Yeah.
Ah, easy peasy.
Lemon squeezy.
Indeed. Guys, do we need to do more of these? I'm getting tired of them. I'm expecting everyone to get 100 now at this point. No? We want more or not?
Yes.
We do!
Are you subtracting like,
No.
how do you get to the 5 here and the 5 here?
Oh. These two answers plus 360. You know, like how we did the previous 5 questions. Ah, no, David.
And what about the second one? Second one is 180 minus.
This is just, so the first one is.
Hang on, listen.
Okay.
140, I got that by typing in cos inverse that. Clear? Second answer for cos is 360 minus the first answer. That's how I got that. Isn't it? Is it not 220? 360 minus 140 is 220. Okay, that's the second answer. How do I get answer 3 and 4? Well, I take answer 1 and 2 and I add 360. Finally, I divide by 2. Is it though? 1 and 2 divided by 360? No.
Okay.
Answer 3 and 4 is answer 1 and 2 plus 360. Do we need to do more? Yes or no?
Yes.
I think one.
It's all.
No! No, that's too similar. Too similar. Ah, number 9.
9.
No! Number 10 is a tan one. We haven't done that one yet. Right, we're going to do 9 and 10 and then we're finishing with these. I'm getting tired of looking at them. Right, 9 first and then 10.
Can I look at what we got? Yeah,
Yeah?
Which question?
Now, you have to be careful in number 9 because it has 4 answers. Yeah. The square makes 2
And each of them.
and each of them have 2. Yeah. Square root, you make 2 answers. Plus or minus, aha.
How do we like take the square from the cosine?
It's just square root, like you said.
So will it be 4 answers? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
4 answers, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, have you got 9 done? No? Okay, have you got 9 done now? Yeah. So you have 4 cos squared theta equals 1. So cos squared theta equals a quarter. So cos theta equals plus or minus a half when you square root. Square root a quarter is a half. Yeah. So you have two equations here. You have cos theta equals a half, or cos theta equals minus a half. Cos inverse a half in radians, pi over 3. And how do we get the second answer? 2 pi minus the first answer. So that's 5 pi over 3.
Yeah.
And what's cos inverse minus a half?
2 pi over
2 pi over 3, is it? And the second answer again is...
3 plus pi.
No. Second answer is 2 pi minus the first answer. Did you add pi?
Yeah.
No.
Because isn't it the third quadrant?
It's different equations. Yeah, so it's like 2.
No.
4 pi over.
Thank you. You did 2 pi minus 2 pi over 3 is 4 pi over 3? Is that right? Yeah.
Isn't it third quadrant?
How do you get the second answer for cos? Finish the sentence. It is something minus something.
Pi plus the first answer.
No. We've never said that today. What did we say for cos?
2 pi.
Hang on. How do you get the second answer for cos? Anyone? 2 pi minus the first answer. Yeah?
But the cos theta is negative. So it can't be the fourth quadrant.
You want to do it that way, huh? Fine.
Wait.
Cos theta is negative. Could it be in the first quadrant?
Yes. No.
No.
Wait, no, yeah.
Could it be in the second quadrant?
Yes.
Yeah.
Could it be in the third quadrant?
Yes.
Yes.
Could it be in the fourth quadrant?
No.
No. 2 pi over 3, which quadrant is that in?
Second.
Second.
So where's the other answer?
The other side.
In the third quadrant.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Yes?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so...
Okay. Wait. Maybe I get it. Yeah.
Do you? Do you? So what you're saying is this angle here and this angle here are the same. So to get it, it would be 2 pi minus this angle, isn't it? Or
Just to remember.
see, I don't like doing it this way
Okay.
because you can get confused. Because then you have to do this, Carul. Draw this in here, isn't it? And these 4 angles are supposed to be the same. So this angle here would be pi plus this angle. But the angle you have here, 2 pi, is this one here. So this one is pi over 3. You know, and that's the same as that. So it's pi plus pi over 3, which is 4 pi over 3. It's messier.
Alright.
Okay, so
Let's change.
just do it the way I showed you. It's easier.
So it's 2 pi minus the first answer.
Right. Next one.
Yeah.
So try number 10.
Can you remind the rules for 10?
10. 180 plus the first answer. Okay. Try that one now.
And third and fourth is the same, yeah, as previous.
Say again.
Functions. Third and fourth.
Oh yeah, it's third and fourth answer is the same for everyone. 4 answers potentially. Yeah? 4 answers? Mm-hmm. Finally, after 10 questions, is it? Oh goodness, there's only a couple left anyways. We did number 13. There's only 2 left after this we didn't do. 11 and 12.
Is it 70% of all past papers?
No, 100%. Courtesy of extra volunteers on Friday. So I think every question from section A should be in the database now.
Yes. It should be perfect.
I'm looking for section B.
Come on now, give me a break. I only just started this project a few weeks ago. All the exams are on Moodle anyways.
It doesn't have a spirit.
Hmm?
It doesn't have a spirit.
What? The Moodle exams?
Yeah.
I know.
It's not.
Look, at the end of the day, this is still much better than what Colin has. So, that's all that matters.
At least we have it.
True. You got that? Yeah. See, let me show you what I'm currently, my new feature I added last night to make the process easy. Come on.
Sir, how old are you?
Oh, Jesus.
Dude, not cool.
Is it 25?
Do you know it exactly right? It's true. Yes. Yes. But you could have figured that out from yeah. Yeah. It was either that or I'm a big fan of George Orwell. For those who get the reference. No, you get the reference? It's a novel, correct, yeah. So I added this in. I'm going to be uploading the answers, but I'm not sure if I'll get them done because it'll take a while. But I have this little page here. It lists all the questions from most recent downwards. And then beside each question, there's a space to upload the answer. So I only have 2 years uploaded with the answers now. Okay. Now, did you get that one? Where's it gone? Which one was it? 10. Yeah. How many answers?
4.
Right. Tan 2 theta equals -1. So 2 theta equals tan inverse -1, which is minus pi over 4. Now, Carul, how do you get the second answer for tan?
Plus pi.
Correct. So this gives us 3 pi over 4. And how do you get answer 3 and 4?
Plus pi. No.
No, calm down, just think again. How'd you get answer 3 and 4?
Plus 2 pi.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Right, so here this is 7 pi over 4
Yes.
and 11 pi over 4. Divide by 2.
Minus 1.
Now we have to check which answers
More than pi.
minus pi to pi. So, well, this is okay, this one's not, and this one's not. Isn't it? Does it say minus pi to pi?
7 or 8 is.
Oh, sorry, 7 over 8 is, sorry. Yes, no.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do we need to do to the last answer?
Minus 2 pi.
Minus 2 pi,
5
3,
or 8. Minus 5 or 8.
is it?
Yeah.
The minus 5 over 8 pi.
Why is it minus 2 pi?
Because the answer is too big. It's outside the upper limit.
Oh, finally.
Okay. Okay. I'm expecting everyone to get this question perfect in the exam.
Hopefully.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because we've just done 10 of them now. Right. What other... Do we want to do a random question or a particular topic? Well, if you had a particular topic, which one is it?
Optimization. No.
There's no Section A questions on optimization. We could do a Section B optimization.
No. Okay, then quadratic.
No. Section A is only 40, yeah?
Yeah.
Let's not
Sample
say
space.
What? I'm not listening to you right now. Does anyone have a real topic they want to see, or will we do a random question?
Right.
Random? Okay.
No, not the explanation equation.
Exponential.
Exponential.
Exponential equations, I think, would be good. Let me just fix here 523.
Exponential was like this power.
It's Barak's. You want? The Barak.
I would choose first order derivative for the
What?
Well, exponential, I think, is a good idea.
She asked.
I just need to move 523.
What about antiderivative?
Yeah, well, we're going to look at exponential equations first because I think that would be a good one to practice. 523. Come on. And actually 592. I can't remember, in the workbook, did I do the graph of EX in the lesson on rule of indices or exponential equations? Which one?
Yes.
I know it's one of the two, but which one was it? Not, well, where did I first do it? Was it rules of indices? Let's have a quick look. Yeah, rules of indices. But, yeah, so 592 should be actually in rules of indices. Let me just... oh, wait. 592. Come on. 592. Rules of indices. Okay, so we'll start with number 2 there. Give that one a try.
Yeah, I did all of this yesterday.
You did some of these yesterday, didn't
I
you?
did all of them. I've seen
Oh,
the
good.
site. So, when we're doing long division and like the last mark is corresponding, we just do the quadratic equation. Yeah.
For what
That's all
exactly?
For long division.
What
The
mark?
last stage.
For long division?
Factorize completely.
Oh, yeah, you can use the quadratic formula, you can just use the calculator. They don't really care how you get the factors. You got it?
Progressions and probabilities.
Well, we'll get some of these done now. Right, do you have an answer here?
One or two.
Good question, actually. It could be 1 or 2. I have a feeling that it's 1. Well, I just removed it. It's question 1 we're doing now. It was a few seconds ago number 2. It doesn't matter. It's this one here. The one at the top of the page. I think there's only one answer. Because I feel like if you put a negative answer in for x, you'll get a calculator error. Because you can't have a negative x and a fourth root, and a negative x and a square root. So you should always consider the plus and the minus, but the minus wouldn't work if you put it back in. Let's have a look at it. What is it? 3x 3/4 times 2x power a half equals 1458. So the first thing I'll do is 3 times 2 is 6. Divide by 6. Is that anything nice?
243.
243. And then multiplying means you add the power, so that's 5/4. And to cancel 5/4, we need a power of 4/5. They cancel, so x and 243 power 4/5. So that's 216, is it? 81. Now, it's true it maybe could be plus or minus 81, but if you were to put in minus 81 for x, you won't get 1458. You should get an error. In fact, from the beginning we could see that x should really only be positive because this guy here is not allowing us to take a fourth root or a square root of a negative. So I mean, you could test it out. If you type in minus 81 power 3/4, you should get an error.
Just try it.
Do. Minus 81 in brackets power 3/4, yeah?
You could put all the prices to cancel people, right?
What?
Minus
3
3
over
over
half.
Yeah. Is your minus 81 in brackets? It is not.
Mess down.
Exactly. So minus isn't an answer here. Yeah? Okay. Let me see. So you can see a lot of these are quite similar. But 10 and 11 are a bit different. What's different about 10 and 11? They're quadratic, aren't they?
Yeah.
12 looks interesting.
Nice one.
Let's do it.
Yeah, no, we will.
Yeah. Let's go to the middle one.
Because this answer is saying decimal form, you'll need to use a log at the end. So maybe you could count it more as a log problem because you will need logs. Whereas you see for some of these, they say, let me show you, give your answer in exact form, which means no need to calculate using log. Yeah. I think we'll do 10 and 11. So let's have a look at 10 now.
I did this. Can I have a look at the
Answer?
Yeah. No, not the answer. The interesting one. The huge one.
Oh, later. Let's do
So
10 and 11 now. Mhm. You got 10? Yes, no?
Yes.
8 power 2x minus 17, 8 power x plus 16 equals 0. Right, this does have factors, and the variable is 8 power x, isn't it? 16 and 1. So it's 8x equals 16, which is 2 power 4. Or 8x equals 1, which is 8 power 0. So you have x is 0. Here you should change 8 into 2 cubed. Why is what 0? 8 power 0 is 1, isn't it? Yeah. So what do you get for this answer here?
4.
Yeah?
We should come in like do the log.
Yeah, of course, yeah. So, what you could do here, Haza, on this step, if you want to use log, okay? You don't need to change it to 2 power 4. You can keep it as 8x equals 16. And then x equals log base 8 of 16, which will be hopefully 4 over 3 on the calculator, yeah? For this one? No, actually. No.
Okay, so if I use the quadratic, like if I put this in something,
Well, by substitution and using the quadratic formula is fine.
if I don't use the formula,
That's fine too. Yeah. Okay, we got that one. The next one is same deal. 11. Now be careful. Exact form. Can you see anything? I think this one's even a little bit easier. E power 2x minus 11 e power x plus 24 equals 0. What's the variable? It's actually e power x. And it's a quadratic. 8 and 3. Is it minus and minus? Yeah? So that means ex equals 8 or ex equals 3. So that means x equals log 8 or log 3. So technically, I don't know if we should put this in the lesson on log equations because we need a log here. Oh, of course, yeah. Oh, yes. Okay. Now, when we look at number 12, guys, look up. Okay, ignore that bit for the moment. I can tell that this has two answers. So, for example, let's imagine that m is a solution, whatever m is. Could minus m be a solution? So, well, let's have a look here. If I put plus or minus into this, will it change the sign? No, because it's squared. So this could still be 320. However, if I put minus into this cubed term, this changes the sign. So I could get minus 20. However, if I put a minus in for this, what do I get? A negative.
Yeah.
And those negatives cancel. And if I put a minus in for here, will it matter?
No.
No. So in fact, there are two answers. However, because they tell us m is greater than 0, I don't have to even check if the minus is an answer. So If this was deleted, there would be two answers. However, we're only looking at one answer, the positive answer. Okay, this one, give it a try. Looks a little tricky, but I don't think it's as bad as it looks. It's just all the rules of indices.
I did like the timer. I did like the timer.
As a feature,
Yeah.
yeah. It focuses your mind. Okie dokie, folks. We got this? Not yet? No. Got this? Is it a integer answer? A natural number? No, it's a decimal.
What is integer?
Fraction. Oh, okay. It is a rational answer. Integers are positive or negative natural numbers.
Oh.
Will we look at the answer? No? Okay. What happened? Whatever you showed him with Tar, he looked shocked. What went wrong?
It looked like that's considered.
Ah, yes. Now I understand his reaction. Okay, shall we have a look at this one?
Yeah.
Yep, so let's see. 5m squared 4m cubed over cube root 1728 m power 24 divide by 3m, yeah, equals 320. Okay, so on the top, 5 times 4 is 20, m power 5. Does 1728 have a cube root? 12. And then when you cube root m power 24, you divide the power by 3, so that's m 8. But then you're dividing by 3m, yeah? What? Cube root of 1728.
I did like cube root divided by
No. Cube root 17. Oh, no, cube root first. Now I'll divide by 3. So 12 divided by 3? 4. 20 divided by 4? 5. 320 divided by 5, 64. M5 divided by M8 is M minus 3, isn't it?
minus 1.
Oh, sorry, there's a 1 here, isn't there? So, in fact, that 8 is really a 7. So it's minus 2, isn't it? 64. So M squared equals 1 over 64. So this is why you could have the two answers, the plus or the minus. M is 1 over 8.
Yeah, and not minus 1.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Why is it 12 m lower 7?
So cube root of 1728 should be 12. And then cube root of M24. Cube root of M24 is M24 power a third. That's what cube root is, power a third. And what do you do with the powers here?
Yes, proceed.
Yeah.
Can you repeat from 50 divided by 12?
25. Where the heck is that? 20.
20 m.
Oh, yeah. 20 over 12. What are you asking me?
Can you repeat it?
Ah, no, it's on YouTube. But what part is confusing you? Which part? The 20 or the 12? 12 is cube root 1728. Did you type that in the calculator? Or type it in, cube root 1728. Do you know how to type in cube root? Yeah.
So always like when you need to take the power,
Yeah.
with the square root, then
As a fraction. Yeah. Oh yeah, so like, Haza, if you had something like this, let's just give you another example, okay? Let's say you had fourth root of, I don't know, 16m8, okay? That's equal to fourth root 16, fourth root m8. Now this you can put on the calculator. What do you get? I think you get 2. But this one here, you have to change this into m8 power a quarter. What? Hey. You're upsetting Alex. Is it okay?
why is 1 over 4?
Huh?
1 over 4.
Ah, because it's fourth root.
Also bring the order 1 over.
The rule is the nth root of...
Yeah.
I think that was rule 4 or 3. No, it wasn't. One of the rules of indices.
Yes.
Can we do binomial tomorrow?
Yep. The binomial coefficient one. It's good. It's going to help you in your exam, right?
Hopefully.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, we'll leave it there. So. Yeah, I can go this. It's e power x. It is.
First, so also